The final leg of our big, beautiful trip brought us to Istanbul, Turkey. After arriving and navigating the huge Istanbul International Airport, we hopped in a van for the hour-long ride into the city. We checked into the Orient Bank Hotel in Sultanahmet and immediately headed out to explore the area, including the nearby Spice Bazaar. That afternoon, we had a bit of an uphill hike to the Jalalulu Hammam for a traditional Turkish bath. After we were scrubbed clean from head to toe, we reunited at the Hammam's rooftop restaurant Lokanta 1741 for some drinks and traditional Turkish food. The next day, we met up with our guide, Omri. He took Juliet and I on a street food tour during our last trip to Istanbul, so it was great to reconnect. Today, he showed us the top sights, starting with the Hippodrome. Once a chariot racing arena, all that remains now are some Byzantine monuments. This 3,500-year-old Egyptian obelisk was transported to Constantinople and re-erected here in the Hippodrome by Emperor Theodosius in 390 AD. Our next stop was the Blue Mosque. The mosque was built between 1609 and 1617 during the reign of Sultan Ahmed I. We had to stand in a short line where attendants made sure everyone was properly dressed, although the mosque cats didn't seem to care much what people were wearing. Once inside, we were able to admire the impressive architecture and intricate tile work on the walls and domes. From the Blue Mosque, we walked across the park towards Hagia Sophia. Omri warned us that the lines there could be daunting this time of day, so we'd need to time our visit well. And sure enough, the lines at Hagia Sophia were really long, so we moved on to Topkapi Palace instead. Topkapi Palace served as the capital of the Ottoman Empire and the home to its sultans from the 1460s until 1856, when a new palace was built. Today, it's a large museum showcasing all aspects of Ottoman life.
So put your hand in mine, watch me shine, 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 'cause the thing I love about me.
After we entered the palace, Omri showed us the outer courtyards and a few of the outer court buildings. We also checked out these cool Ottoman sabers. The museum even had a couple of people dressed as Ottoman guards to add to the atmosphere, although I doubt real Ottoman guards would allow their photos to be taken with tourists. Omri guided us into the inner courtyards, where sultans hosted private audiences in rooms like this.
I wish I could forget, but you adore me despite who I was.
Omri also showed us a pavilion that offered sweeping views of the Bosphorus Strait, with Europe to the left and Asia to the right, and the modern city of Istanbul spreading out before us.
The thing I love about me is you.
We continued on, exploring more pavilions and rooms adorned with ornate thrones and tiled domes.
About me is you. Sha-la-la-la-la. Hey, hey. Sha-la-la-la-la.
We learned that there were rooms in the palace for pretty much every occasion in Ottoman life.
Who I'd be if I hadn't met you. Don't wanna know who I'd become if you were gone. 'Cause the thing I love about me is you. The thing I love about me is you. The way I light up when you walk into the room. Oh, the thing I love about me.
Exploring the palace worked up quite an appetite, so Omri guided us out of the palace and off to find some lunch.
Sha-la-la-la-la. Hey, hey. Sha-la-la-la-la.
After a delicious lunch of traditional Turkish food, Amre escorted the ladies to the Grand Bazaar for some shopping. The Grand Bazaar is one of the largest and oldest covered markets in the world. It encompasses 61 covered streets and hosts more than 4,000 shops. But it's closed on Sunday, so today, being Saturday, was our only chance to visit during this trip to Istanbul.
Don't turn your face.
Shelby and I returned to the hotel for a bit before I tried to regroup with the ladies in the bazaar. I only got lost once in the labyrinth of shops in the bazaar, but I eventually found them and discovered that the shopping trip was a success.
Do you need someone? Hey, I'm a mess myself.
The lines at Hagia Sophia had died down at that point, so we headed over to check out this iconic monument.
I could deny.
Hagia Sophia is nearly 1,500 years old, dating back to 537 AD when it was constructed as a Byzantine cathedral. It held the title as the largest cathedral in the world for nearly 1,000 years, notable for its massive dome and some of the most innovative engineering of its era. It was converted to a mosque when the Ottomans conquered Constantinople in 1453. It became a museum in 1935, but was once again converted to a mosque in 2020. Today, it's a working mosque, but features a number of uniquely, notably Christian features.
Yeah, I'm just like you. Can you lay down all the things you've done? Don't turn your face around. You can't come.
This large marble door is located on the upper level of the building. It's said that each side is symbolic, one side representing heaven and the other hell. Hagia Sophia features quite a bit of Christian imagery, including a number of Byzantine mosaics depicting biblical characters and even seraphims, or angels. Today, one of the angels' faces is visible, very unusual for a mosque where human images are generally forbidden. We left Hagia Sophia and headed to the nearby Basilica Cistern. One of several ancient cisterns below Istanbul, the Basilica Cistern was built in the 6th century. It provided water for palaces and other buildings in the area. The cistern was renovated and reopened to tourists in 2022. It features a light show that changes colors, creating a cool, although sometimes eerie atmosphere. There are also several public works of art, including this one that depicts Medusa, fittingly located very near the famous Medusa stone that supports one of the cistern's columns.
Hey, did you call? Did you fall? Do you need someone? Do you need someone? Hey, I'm a mess myself, but I think I can be.
We re-emerged from the depths of the cistern back into modern, bustling Istanbul just as the call to prayer was wailing through the square. We said farewell to Amre and headed back to our hotel to get ready for dinner.
Someone for you. Do you hear the sound of a bell?
Dinner that evening was at one of our favorite Istanbul restaurants, Roof Meze 360.
Same in the neighborhood. Got the parents all gone.
She's eating happy with bread. Okay, it's getting cold.
You can write him off as a lunatic, but it could have been you or me if we didn't ever find our feet. Love me now, hold me down.
After dinner, we did a little shopping for Turkish delight.
Try to keep us all down. No, they're never gonna keep us all down. Do you see the birds?
The next day, we set out to cruise the Bosphorus. On the way to the pier. We had to walk about 15 minutes from our hotel to the pier to meet our boat.
Old man getting up the steps.
You're doing it.
Do you see the man on the screen? Just a puppet, but you never see the
across the Galata Bridge. The Galata Bridge spans a body of water called the Golden Horn. It separates the old and newer parts of European Istanbul. The bridge is a popular spot to watch the boats and ferries moving about this bustling city. It's also a popular spot for fishermen who congregate here day and night. The bridge also offers some great views of mosques and buildings like the Galata Tower. We boarded our private yacht and set out to explore the Bosphorus up to the mouth of the Black Sea. Along the way, we cruised past landmarks like Topkapi Palace. Completed in 1856, it replaced Topkapi Palace as the official home of the Ottoman Sultan. A little further up, we came upon the Ortaköy neighborhood, with its landmark mosque sitting just under the first of three bridges spanning the Bosphorus Strait. Juliet has been very tolerant of me as I record our trips to make these videos. However, she's not always the most talkative subject when the camera is in her face.
So I have really nothing to say. Nothing comes to mind.
We continued on with the cruise, past posh waterside mansions and neighborhoods. We soon came upon the Rumeli Fortress, built by Mehmed the Conqueror in 1452 as he prepared for his siege on Constantinople.
For it? Museum? Can you go?
You can. It's the Rumeli Fortress. Clearly, I was pretty proud of myself for remembering the name of the fortress during our cruise and not having to look it up on Wikipedia afterwards. I did have to look up the name of the second Bosphorus Bridge. When completed in 1988, it was the fifth longest suspension span bridge in the world, and to this day it's still one of only three bridges that connect Europe and Asia. We continued our cruise northward up the Bosphorus, passing more waterfront homes sitting on prime real estate. Out of curiosity, we had to look up some of the prices, and these Bosphorus mansions are just a little bit expensive. Some start at about $6 million US, but some go for north of $100 million.
Mister on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight.
We spotted more ancient fortresses, including Yaros Castle. This castle dates to Byzantine times and sits on a hill overlooking the confluence of the Bosphorus Strait and the Black Sea.
It's midnight as we cut through the city.
And finally, we spotted the third and final Bosphorus Bridge, the Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge, and yes, I did have to look that up. It's located right at the mouth of the Bosphorus and opened in 2016. It's the world's sixth tallest bridge of any type.
On the back seat, singing love will tear.
And by then it was time for lunch. Our lunch stop would be the fishing village of Anadolu Kavaji.
It's midnight, but we're just getting going. We keep on running through.
We got a waterside table at Yosin Restaurant and ordered some fresh fish.
Away, away, away. This is my favorite part.
some browsing at the shops and a stop for dondurma, Turkish ice cream, we set off back to Istanbul, hugging the Asian side of the strait on the way back.
Bodies on the billboards, not the lives underneath them. And now we're crawling up the walls again.
There's a lot of cargo traffic on the Bosphorus since it's the only passageway from the Black Sea out to the Mediterranean and beyond. But other than cargo ships, we also saw a number of sights along the way. The Anatolian Fortress is a medieval Ottoman complex on the Asian side of the strait, built in 1394. This former summer pavilion for Ottoman sultans was an oil baron's home in the James Bond film The World Is Not Enough.
We always chasing after something, like we try to throw our lives away.
Once the oldest military high school in Turkey, today this building houses a language school.
This is my favorite part of how we piece it all together, darling, before it falls apart.
Soon we were once again approaching central Istanbul, with the afternoon sun shining on the mosque in Sultanahmet. We docked at the Karakoy Pier, said farewell to the crew, and headed out to explore more of Istanbul.
Our lips are getting looser, I don't know what I'm saying.
Bye-bye.
We never knew what we had, never know what I've had. We keep on running.
The ladies and I decided to navigate the hilly neighborhood and make our way to the Galata Tower.
Way, oh.
The tower was built in 1348 as a watchtower for a Genoese trading colony across the Golden Horn from Constantinople.
Way, way,
It was really crowded around that tower when we arrived, so we didn't try to climb it, and instead headed back down the hill to reunite with Shelby, who had smartly found a comfy spot at a coffee shop. We headed back across the Galata Bridge, dodging tourists and fishermen on our way back towards our hotel.
don't wanna play now. Run away, run away, run away. It's easy to say, but it's harder to say now. You're on to something else. I'm a picture left on your shelf. The dream's a lie. I tell myself, feel like I'm sleepwalking when you're
Back in Sultanahmet, we decided to duck into the Spice Bazaar for some shopping.
till the whole year's gone. Wake me up when it's over.
The Spice Bazaar is sometimes called the Egyptian Bazaar because it was built with revenues from the Ottoman Eyalet, or province, of Egypt in 1660. At that time, the bazaar was, and in fact still is, the center for spice trade in Istanbul. In addition to spices, we found plenty of baklava, Turkish delight, tea, and other tourist trinkets.
Took a flight to the west coast. I fell asleep at the window. Suddenly I feel
Once we'd had our fill of shopping, we walked back to the hotel.
moving on to someone else. I'm a picture left on your shelf, and the dreams are lies.
You did it. You made it.
It just feels wrong. Stay in bed till the whole year's gone.
That evening, we had drinks on the hotel's rooftop terrace and enjoyed its expansive views over the city that we felt that we had now thoroughly explored.
Like the train where your feet won't run. Stuck in place by the light.
Dinner that evening was at the nearby Constantine's Ark restaurant. The food and service were great, and we decided to celebrate Shelby's birthday just a few days early.
Sleepwalking when you're gone.
The next morning, we headed to the airport. Spending a long weekend in Istanbul was the perfect culmination to our big, beautiful trip. The city's frantic energy, amazing food, and friendly people helped us create lasting memories. And now we're ready for the Big Beautiful Trip Part 2, hopefully coming soon.
Mission accomplished. Back on
And 12 hours later, we were back in Chicago.